Hi guys, Ranjit here. Again, it's Monday. Sorry, actually, it's Tuesday morning. As you can see, it's around 7 a.m. right now, and this user review series is going on very well. Thanks to you guys in Hyderabad for showing the support and community. In fact, today it's going to be very special. I have to head out down in about 15 minutes. Mr. Ramana is going to come out with his Royal Enfield Meteor. So I'm also going to ride him. I'll let him ride my Highness, and we're going to go to a different location today and try to shoot out some interesting stuff. I might post this video after a day or two. So let's see. Having a little bit of chai to get fresh and catch you guys. So guys, finally Mr. Ramana is here, and thank you Mr. Ramana for coming this early. So here we have his Meteor, and that's my Highness. We'll go for a ride to a new location. Let's check it out. Guys, I also rode the Meteor, but for some reason the GoPro footage got messed up. The audio didn't get recorded properly. So I'll directly jump to Mr. Ramana's end user review. Don't worry guys, I'll try to ride the Meteor again and give my raw thoughts about the same later on. Hi guys, welcome to the another end user review, and here we have the beautiful Meteor with that Mr. Ramana owns. And Mr. Ramana, this is fairly new, right?
Yeah, Ranjit, this is just 1000 or less driven.
Okay, so looks really nice in this color. What is this color?
This is metallic grey. Actually, I have customized this color. So there is an option of making yourself.
Yeah, Ari does that, right?
Yes, yes.
But again, I think so. The delivery times will be very high because of
Yeah,
that.
delivery time was high because the time I have booked is March, and then we got a second wave of COVID, and the factory got shut down.
Okay.
So all those delays get added, and finally I got it in September.
Wow.
8th.
So you have a lot of patience. So okay, you had that much patience. So that comes to the next question. Why this Meteor? And you waited for such a long time. So why specifically the Meteor 350?
Actually, I was fan of Royal Enfield. I wanted to own a Royal Enfield, but
Okay.
I was not that fan of the thump and that exhaust that makes a lot of noise.
That's a lot of okay.
noise. So
Okay.
I was against that.
Okay.
But at the same time, I wanted to have a RE.
Okay.
So this one Meteor is the first vehicle that was launched on the new platform.
Yeah, the J.
Yeah, the new platform and the BS6. So the exhaust sounds are decent.
Okay.
It's low and decent.
Okay.
And actually, and the shape of the vehicle, the cruiser shape.
So you wanted specifically the cruiser thing. Okay.
So I
Okay.
wanted the cruiser shape because of the rider triangle I get because of my height and the.
Okay.
weight. So
It's very, very comfortable actually. The seats, I would say definitely, you didn't modify the seat. These are
I
stocks.
think- yes. Actually, there is an option of a touring seat.
Okay.
This is the default one.
But this is also very comfortable.
Yeah. So touring is even better.
Okay.
Yeah. So very few modifications I did, like this backrest doesn't come. So
I thought this always comes with, I see it with every Meteor.
Yes, but there are three variants in Meteor.
Okay.
So this is the Fireball, the starting variant.
Okay.
Then there is a Supernova and some other three variants are there.
But we had the triple navigation and everything, and even on this one.
Yes, we have everything. All the machine is the same.
Okay.
The only difference is the tank.
Oh,
And you'll get a visor.
acha, that visor is
Those
there.
changes are there. The
Okay.
machine and everything are the same. And for them, this gets by default.
By default.
And for this Fireball, actually, you'll not get this one. It's just a
normal
seat.
Okay.
So-
but on Royal Enfield, you have a lot of accessory. That's the advantage. You have
Yeah.
every accessory that you want is there.
Correct. And what I did is I did not go for outside accessory.
Okay.
When I have built my bike in the Royal Enfield app,
Acha, there only you
yes,
customize.
I have chosen this this guard.
Oh, okay,
The
fine.
engine guard I have taken.
Okay.
And the sump guard that protects the engine.
Oh, nice.
So that also I have taken directly.
It will also
from
stop a lot of muck. That was
Mud.
my problem with the Highness.
Right. So it totally stops the mud that rises from the front air.
Okay.
And then I took that backrest.
Oh, nice.
I took the same exhaust that comes with
The default.
vehicle, the default one, because it is going well with my matte finish of the engine.
Ah, looks nice. Yeah, the engine is matted, so looks nice.
So I'm getting tire to tire the black finish.
Okay.
By default, and so this is actually I purchased it for the beauty of the bike.
Beauty of the bike. But you're always telling about the thump beauty or what. But about the engine? Many people like engine is a very high criteria. So how about the engine?
My riding is mostly in the city.
Okay.
And I'm 40 plus, and I am not now going at.
You're almost my age.
Yes. So I'm not going at high speeds anyway.
Okay.
And for people like me, actually, and the city ride, the gear shift is very, less. And second and third, you can happily go.
Yeah, even like fourth at 40, it was like
Yes.
not hesitating.
Correct. It doesn't hesitate. And we need not worry about the gear and all. So that is one thing. That was under criteria. And, the presence on the road grip and
Okay.
my grip on the road.
I see.
So that, in traffic going bumper to bumper, there is no chance that, I will skid or anything.
Okay.
So those factors also I have taken into consideration while choosing this.
So did you take a test ride of this before booking, or you just seeing reviews here and there and just booked it?
No, I did a test ride. Actually, I did a couple of times. Actually, I did once.
Okay.
And obviously, they gave me the higher end. So
Okay.
I did it once, and I felt good. Earlier, I was using scooters.
Okay.
And then I wanted to come back to
So yeah, so prior to this, which one you were using as a two-wheeler?
Honda Activa.
Achha,
And
everybody like Activa.
and my wife's scooty. So my height, my weight, I used to sit on scooty. So that's where I felt like I want a bike back.
Okay.
So I have ridden Hero Honda in those days, like in 2005-6, and after I got married, things changed.
Acha, it's just like my story, huh?
Same story.
Shit. So you're coming back to biking after a long time, I could say, right?
Yes, that's where I wanted to choose something which is safe as well.
Okay.
Which has got the.
And you are
track record.
comfortable with it.
I'm
Very,
comfortable.
very. You feel this is a very easy to ride bike, right?
Yes. It is easy to ride. Actually, women also can ride. That is what I encourage.
Okay.
It's time for women.
The height also is
Yes,
very
for them actually they can
Easily
they
flat
wear
foot.
a riding boot.
Easy
they can
flat foot.
easily have both the legs firmly on the ground, and if they want to cut left or right, they can do.
Okay.
So actually, that's where the empowerment should come through bikes also.
Yeah. I see some female riders here
Yes.
on bikes.
Right.
The change has started a little bit, I would say. So that's a
And
nice.
It's a welcome change.
That's a welcome change, I would say.
Yeah.
Uh,
And few other things I inspected is Ranjit. Main thing is I loved is this navigator.
The tripper
actually.
navigation is
So
very nice.
that's the
right?
reason I don't need to carry a phone.
So it gives that,
adapter.
and this is actually proper LCD. It's not a what do you say TFT or something. This is a proper LCD.
Correct.
And here also we have. So again, it shows the time. And here we have a small. I like this because the gear shift, how much you have ridden, and all. So it's a combination of analog and digital. So they have done this well, I would say.
Right, I agree.
And it was very easy. While I also took a test drive, I just give a glance so I know which gear it is and everything. So that way it's nice. This is a fuel meter, right?
Yeah, that's the fuel at 20.
Oh, cool.
And there is one small USB.
This was an accessory or that?
No, that comes by default. Actually, here it is. somewhere
down,
hidden.
down. It
Yeah,
is. Yes.
So you can connect your phone. Generally, people will have the phone stand here, so you can connect the phone and get charged.
Nice.
So that is one. And the other one is my, rear viewing.
You changed the mirror?
No, it comes by default.
It's good. I was like appreciating when I was driving because the highness, the rear view mirror are rubbish. You might have noticed, hardly visible, right?
Yes. And actually, I saw your review when you said,
It's rubbish.
You're having the, dark spots. I had similar. So during my first service, I told him that, this right one especially, I'm unable to see to far end.
Okay.
And should I go with, under axis? Then he has adjusted. Actually, there are some setting here which he
they can do it.
and he has adjusted in front of me, asking me how is my...
On the highness, I felt this torque is less. That's the problem. It's if you notice, it's relatively less.
Yes.
If it was 1 inch more, it would have been okay. I'm going to change it. It is dangerous.
Yes. I advise actually we can go with the Bajaj Avenger.
Bajaj Avenger or Dominar, somebody told me.
Yes. Bajaj has a better rear view.
Rear view.
Yeah, they have researched it well. And actually this adds the, the retro
thing. That's the thing.
And that is one other point, like I have chosen... took this one is this is having the...
I think the looks was also very big on your point from angle. Gives that old vibe but still modern. And what about the ground clearance? Is it okay or does it give some problems on speed breakers?
Actually, all the cruisers, we have to be a bit careful when we get on to...
So did you touch some in Hyderabad? No,
I haven't touched anyone. I have ridden different roads. I went to some military area where my parents live.
Okay.
So I have ridden in AOC and Secunderabad roads.
Okay.
And these roads we have ridden, like coming to your home. So
yeah, because there is 1 or 2 big speed breakers. I also drove over it. I didn't feel that it touched.
It just depends upon our driving.
You can't go super fast on that. Don't be stupid.
That's all. That's all.
So I feel ground clearance is okay, not a problem.
It's good. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, we have to be a bit careful shifting down the gear and take it in.
But even in what you see, big speed breakers, even in second, let's close at battery. These always I am like scared about the batteries on. There are no kickstarts on all of the new bikes. Some of the users were complaining these new bikes don't have kickstart. None of them have it.
Correct. That is one.
So you got to be careful with anyone. I would say.
Right. And the other one is actually the road assistance is good from Royal Enfield. Even I faced that also.
So you had used it. Why did it stop in the middle?
Actually, what happened is when I went for the registration, so they said this accessory should not be there.
Seriously?
Yes. And I told her that this is not encroaching the road.
This is the official accessory, right? This is not unofficial.
Yeah. But she said no, sir. Because I cannot measure every accessory and say whether it is legal or illegal. So if you are coming to me, I don't want this one. So I again went back to the garage, got this removed and came back. So in that hurry, actually I asked them to fit it quick so that I will not miss the slot. So my clutch was, because when we remove this, the clutch has to be removed.
Okay, yeah, the
so
clutch.
The clutch was not properly fit. So I got this removed, got it registered and came back home. And then I got starting a problem with the clutch. Actually, this release was not happening properly.
Okay. And I would say, yes, the clutch is decent. It is not as easy as the one, but this is not hard. I won't say it's hard.
Yeah, this is not hard.
This is not hard.
Correct. And at the same time, this is again the back. Old school.
Old school. Slightly earlier, I would say that's 18 years ago. It was slightly even more harder.
Correct.
But this is not as light as that. But I think so you'll get used to it.
Yes,
so you're happy with the clutch.
About you, how you get used to it. That's
okay.
True. So I ran into a problem, and the clutch was not functioning, and I cannot push this bike. It's 191 kilos.
Yeah.
So I called the road assist. He came to my home within half an hour.
Oh, nice.
He fitted it and he went.
That is actually, I think so. That's where RE is going to be way ahead than Honda, because Honda has that big wing. There's only one center. I don't know what the RSA will be. I don't think so. They'll be quick. RE, you can find centers everywhere.
Right.
In Hyderabad also, I lost count. There's so many. And every area almost it's there.
They are there, and the service is available. And the good part is I have done through the app. There is just one button click.
Oh, that's so nice.
Assistance, and they'll come in.
That's so nice,
you
actually.
Call and everything. They will call you back.
Wow. So that's excellent feedback, I would say. So that area definitely RE is miles ahead.
Yeah, they are improving a lot. Like I think they are capturing the market in all these aspects because of this. And it's not just the sentiment of the bike, but also these kind of factors they are adding. Like you said, availability of service centers and this road assist and all. Nice. And especially why I love this navigator.
So you're using that?
Yes.
Okay.
While coming on, I use it.
Okay.
The only challenge, because I'm very bad in remembering roads.
Okay.
So this helps me a lot. So I need not put the phone
in
and expose it to the dust and rain and weather. So this is helping me.
Cool. And what about the brakes? Do you feel the brakes are good on this one, or do you feel could have been better?
Actually, this is very good. Actually, I personally feel, and what government did right thing is having the dual channel.
Dual channel, huh?
The dual channel ABS with the dual disc is the best combination.
Okay.
So you go in 60, 80 and you want to stop because some cattle has come on the road or something. It just stops like magic.
So you're comfortable with it. You have that confidence. Yes. You don't feel like more bite rehna chahiye. Nothing like that.
No, nothing like that. Yeah, SNIA. Actually, this is stopping very well.
Okay, so you're happy with it.
I had multiple experiences when I went for the ride.
So do you ride a little bit hard, or you drive like very sedately?
Sedate.
Acha, you are a sedate driver, okay.
So when I went to the ride, actually, I was the last one behind my tail. So all the riders are ahead of me.
Nice. So how much does it give you, the mileage? Currently, what's the average you're getting?
It's 35 to 38.
Acha, it's giving. So decent.
It's decent.
Decent for a 350cc.
Yeah. And I always ensure I ride in the right gear and the right speed.
This is very forgiving, I would say. Even in fourth or fifth, I didn't have to shift down. Okay, I was pulling, the torque was there. Yeah. So unlike the Highness, what I've noticed is it's pretty peculiar in which gear you are.
Right.
Yeah. This is forgiving that.
Right, exactly. I echo that one. Actually, even though I'm on fourth and I'm hitting some traffic, I need not immediately jump back to lower signals. It will help me to pull again. And
easily at very slow speeds also, it's able to, there I have to go to second, otherwise it will stall.
Yeah. but it has its own merits also.
We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that. So what else? Let's break it down to now. You overall you're liking the bike and everything. That nostalgia factor is there, and all those things you liked it.
To add to your nostalgia, actually, why I have chosen this variant is for this Royal Enfield logo.
Oh, okay.
So the other variants will get a strip. On that one, you will have the Royal Enfield.
Okay.
But I wanted the Royal Enfield embedded onto my tank.
Okay.
Very, very picky, and I don't know whether people will consider.
No, I think so. In our age, we had something.
That
Okay,
big.
earlier we saw that we want something like that. Okay.
Actually, rightly said, Ranjit. Actually, Thunderbird was there at 350X,
Correct.
so Thunderbird has inspired me.
Okay.
So that is one factor. I liked Thunderbird. I have ridden my friend's Thunderbird at that time, maybe 10 years back. I was very happy the way the maneuvering and the balance of the vehicle was good.
Okay.
So then this is the successor of Thunderbird.
So what about definitely from Thunderbird? If you compare, this engine is way smoother.
Yeah.
So what about the engine? Let's talk about the engine. What do you feel about the engine?
Engine is very smooth, and I don't know, because of the matte finish or what, I'm not getting the heat that much.
Heat actually, heat is, see, people are always, they even ask me about the Highness, that's 350cc. Heat is there, but it's not an issue.
Yes,
it's not an issue.
Correct.
And I don't feel like it's getting very hot or something like that.
Exactly. I don't know, because it's because of the black mat, or I don't know what is the tech they have used. Because it's just air cooled.
It's air cooled, yeah, I know.
It's just air cooled, but still I'm not getting the heat when I ridden the classic.
The older ones used to heat up. Yes. I think so. That's the memory. Yeah,
exactly. So I have ridden my friend's classic. My friends have many friends have bullets, so that is also one reason.
Okay.
Somewhere subconsciously it was in my mind. So that classics used to have this chrome.
Yes. Very metallic
And chrome.
Yeah.
Shiny chrome, and I could used to easily feel the heat within a small range of distance.
So here you don't have any
Here
issue.
I'm not facing that heat in bumper to bumper traffic also.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah, that is one good factor I felt. And given the season, like I got this in September, and then onwards we had rains, and now it's cool.
Yeah.
So I have to test this in summer.
Summers you have to test it.
Summer I have to see how it behaves.
So how about the suspension? What do you feel about the suspension?
Suspensions is little bit means not so happy.
Please tell me why.
Because they are on the tighter side.
You feel this is tighter? Then what would you have felt about the Highness? That's even tighter, I feel, right?
Yeah. Actually, they should have.
I think so. I'll tell you, Ramana. Okay. I think so. We all are coming from cars, and we want them to behave like cars. But these are bikes. I think so.
That is one. Actually, I remember your comment. Even most of the times when I'm riding in the traffic, I am behind the cars.
Okay.
Then I realize, no, I'm on the bike.
You're on the bike.
Because all these years, mostly scooty and Activa, I used to take only nearby places to get some groceries and all.
Okay.
Rest, office commute, everything I will go
Mostly in the car only.
So this is a big paradigm shift for me.
Okay.
To come to a exposed vehicle.
But are you enjoying it? That's the question.
Correct. I am enjoying, I'm thrilled. Every day, I want to. What is the opportunity to take this bike?
Take it out. I also try to work. Okay. Let me finish my work so that at least once or twice a week I can go and ride.
Exactly, because I'm working from home currently. So because of pandemic, and it's always good that we stay at home unless there is some work. So I'm just waiting for a work, and if I get that, I'm taking this out.
Nice. So okay, now let's quickly wrap it up. 2 things that you really like this bike for someone who was undecided or wants to look at these options. 2 things. What do you think stands out?
Standing out is the posture, the comfort, because our Indian height is not 6+.
Yeah, correct.
5.5 plus.
5.5, 5.8 is the average.
Is our ideal, heights. So for people riding vehicles which are above 150, 200 kilos, both the legs should be always firmly grounded.
Flat foot.
And I want people not to take a risk.
Yes.
On that.
Especially in our age.
Correct. Any age, even kids also, youngsters who are 20 plus, they should choose a bike as per their. And this one, like I said, even for women, men, everyone, the height factor, I liked a lot. And actually, for me, I can adjust. The seat is good. So I can adjust if when there is a pillion.
Okay.
So that way, actually, the riding posture is good. Second one is the refined engine.
Okay,
From the Royal Enfield, I like the refined engine, because we cannot have the nostalgic.
Old
engines,
vibrations.
Exactly. So if I'm in neutral, I can happily see the rear view. There is no vibration.
No vibration.
So actually, that factor.
Two things.
And the legacy.
Okay, now I believe, Ramana, everything has a positive, also a negative side. So one or two negatives about this one that a potential customer should know.
Negatives, I can say, the suspensions. They can be fine-tuned, I don't know, fine-tuning of suspensions. And the other part, if you ask me, I don't think, I always had that suspension issue.
Just a suspension.
That, it is hitting me hard back.
Okay.
Other than that, I don't have much of a complaint about it.
Let's rate it, let's say from 1 to 10, if it is this. 1 being the lowest and 10 being the highest. What is?
Yeah, I'll go with 8.5 like that.
Oh, nice.
8.5. There are no much complaints, Ranjit. Actually, this is going good. The braking is good. The ground clearance is fine.
Okay.
And my height and posture, the rider triangle is perfect.
Okay.
So while you are riding also, I saw that, you are perfectly...
Very easily, yeah.
Perfectly, your riding posture is perfectly fitting into this height of this bike.
Cool. So overall, you're very satisfied with this one. And again, Ramana, thanks for taking out the time. I know that you came from the other part of the city. And I really appreciate what people like you in Hyderabad are doing. The real essence of the ownership of the bike that I'm trying to capture. And thanks to you guys. And thank you, Ramana, again for that. And
pleasure.
And guys, if you are not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. So this was Mr. Ramana's experience with the Meteor 350. So guys, stay tuned. Catch you later.